something really wonderful happened over the last few days. I took a step back because I was really in my head about the music and about the music production, and I wasn't happy about it, you know by now. And what happened is I took a step back, I took a pause, and I surrendered. And by accident, I came across something really nice, really sweet. One thing you must know about me is that I'm the biggest Paul Simon fan. I think he's a genius. He's my hero. He's my personal hero above everybody else. I grew up listening to Simon and Garfunkel. I have the entire Simon and Garfunkel collection on vinyl. Yeah. And I came across this album called the Paul Simon Songbook. And it was his first solo album, but he scratched it in 1969 because he didn't like it so much. I think he released it in 65. And then his self-titled album was his first solo album then. And I wasn't aware of this album. And it has my favorite Paul Simon song on there, Kathy's Song. He sojourned in England for a while, right? He played pubs and events and stuff like this. He had like this trip in England and he fell in love with this girl there, this woman. And he wrote this song. It's a masterpiece. Listen to it. Oh my. Oh my. It is a masterpiece when it comes to songwriting, when it comes to emotion and pure performance, when it comes to just relaying an emotion or feeling purely. And the performance is just a masterpiece, one take. And it's just one guitar, one voice. And it's exactly the sound that I'm going for. And turns out that album, Paul Simon, his songbook, right? I think it's called Paul Simon the Songbook or something like this. I could be mistaken. But it has lots of tracks on there. And guess what? All of them are one guitar, one voice, one performance, one microphone, one take. No cuts, barely any editing. It's kind of raw. Focuses on the vocals. The vocals are set a little bit to the right, the guitar to the left, and it just sounds pure, raw, alive, real, very intimate. Very intimate. It's a true singer-songwriter performance. There's nowhere to hide. There's just your soul on tape. Literally. An energy transmission. And it's so beautiful. My favorite album. I'm going for that sound, and now I have reference tracks. Now I know what to do because I can compare and adjust the volume. How crisp is it gonna be? How much reverb? And I see that my hero, it's not perfect performances. It is performances with the soul. The soul is speaking here. It's not perfect. It's not quantized. It's not polished. It's real. It's raw. It's emotion. And this is what I'm going for. And now I have an entire album. It makes me so happy. And then I reviewed my mixing and mastering skills. I retook my course. And step by step, I mixed a song. So I wrote a song for someone very special. Anyway, I wrote a song yesterday. And I recorded it with the excitement. So that's very important to me. So I write a song and then immediately I record it because then the excitement of the song, the emotion of the song gets captured. And me, I get bored. I'm a writer. I write all the time, right? I write songs all the time and I'm always most excited about my next song. So if I don't capture it, then I'm like, this is, yesterday's song. I can't release it now because the excitement is gone. So I need to catch that moment. I know that about me now. Right, I'm self-aware enough to know, so I immediately captured the song. I think it was the first or second take, or something like this, and I positioned the microphones. I'm working with 3 microphones, and I positioned them just right. I think I found my sound, you see. And then what I did is step by step I sat down, and really slowly, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I think they say it in the military. I heard Jeff Bezos say it and I'm like, okay, I'm listening to him, Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. You know, I was all about creative output, and I really am all about creative output. In that manner, Picasso is my hero because he literally painted a painting each morning. But I also want to have the recording, the vessel, be clear and crisp, so it's enjoyable for the listener, right, to consume it. So it's not just the transmission and the songwriting, the potency of the song, it's also how you relay it to the person, right, to make it consumable, easily consumable. That's very important to me. So step by step, I went through my framework, my process map of mixing, and I mixed the song, and I'm super happy with it. On Monday, so tomorrow, I will master the song, and I will go step by step, listen, and the goal for each step is clarity. I'm adding clarity, and only the essential. If a step doesn't add clarity, I just leave it. Sometimes the best action is no action. And now I know that when I pressure myself and when I force stuff to happen, no, I stop myself, I step back. Sometimes the best action is no action again, and I just release it and surrender the situation. And then, like magic, if it's meant to be, something pops in my mind, a new idea, because it's new perspective, because I took a step back. I'm not in the energy. You know, I think Einstein said you can't solve a problem with the same energy that created it. So I removed myself from this anxious energy of, oh my God, I'm stuck, my music production sucks. And I removed myself for 2 days. I didn't do anything. I just meditated. I was in the park, I was reading. And then I came across this album of Paul Simon, and then it all made sense to me. So sometimes you just need to let it go and see it from a completely different perspective. So I'm gonna obviously add the song here, and then next time, I know I promised to talk about John Coltrane. I know I promised to talk about the journey to God through art, but this just happened to me. A great realization. I'm coming at it with a complete new perspective and much more gentle energy towards myself, which is a lot more loving. And there's a lot more joy now in me to pursue this path further. I won't interrupt this chain of art. This is my life's work, my infinite game. And I found it. And I'm right at home. So here we go. A life on a bed with you. An opportune time for my rusty heart to heal. In your arms, am I on your mind? 'Cause you occupy my every fiber of soul. Call out for me, will you, beautiful sojourn with me on a bed? Heal my soul with your touch, and I'm yours for as long as you like. A song with your harmonies, life to take on an afternoon, a life on a bed with you. I'm a dreamer, may I dream of you, sojourn